Hey guys, Mike Sumsky here with Washington Home Solutions. You know, when I offer rent-to-own homes, I often get calls from people that they want to know what are the steps to qualifying. So how actually do you qualify for a lease purchase or rent-to-own? And you know, it's actually really simple. You know, as kind of an overview of how lease purchase works is lease purchase is set up for someone who really wants to own a home, but for whatever reason right now can't qualify for a mortgage. You know, that could be because of bad credit, perhaps you're self-employed, maybe you had a prior foreclosure or bankruptcy, or maybe you haven't saved up the full amount that you need for a down payment. Today, traditionally, if you go to go get financing, a lender's going to require you to have about 3.5% down in order to qualify. Now, there are some zero down programs, but they're going to have a lot more stringent requirements as far as credit goes. So in order to qualify for our lease purchase, we're going to be asking for a few minimum things to kind of get you started. Then you're going to be able to use the time that you're in the house to start building your credit to raise your down payment. And the entire time that you're in the property, during the lease period, your purchase price is locked in so that if the market appreciates or if you make improvements to the house which raises the value, you get to capture that equity when you buy. Alright, so let's take a look at the first one. The first requirement for us is that we want to see that you have stable income. In order to get qualified for a loan, you're going to have to show the lender that you've been in your job for, you know, usually at least 2 years, having getting a consistent, stable monthly income during that time. So as long as you have a full-time job or you have other regular income that comes in that is at least 3 times what the monthly payment is, you can usually qualify for our program. So for instance, if the monthly payment on the lease-to-own house is $1,100 a month, then we're going to want to see that your gross income, the money that you bring in before taxes each month, is at least $3,300. Now there are some exceptions, so if you're close, we can talk about it. We can see if that'll work. So stable income is the first part. The second one is that while we don't require that you have the full 3.5% down payment when you move in, we do want to get you started with a nice lump sum. So usually we're going to ask for an upfront option fee, which is going to be anywhere from 1 to 2% of the purchase price. Now, this is going to help get you jump started. So if you see any of our ads, you might see that we're asking for $4,000 upfront option fee. Well, that's going to be the part that's going to start your down payment. So that money will be going towards the purchase of the house when you buy. And so if you haven't saved up some money you can apply towards that upfront option fee, I'm going to really ask that you go and start thinking about how you can start saving some of that money. And unlike a traditional mortgage, we actually can accept borrowed funds. So if you have family members that can give you a short-term loan in order to help you get in one of our properties, that's okay too. But definitely start thinking about saving up that money that you can use towards the upfront option fee. And then the third one, and actually probably the most important, is going to be your strong desire to own a house. So rent-to-owns are not for everyone. If you're not quite ready for the responsibility of owning a property, making sure that your credit is in good shape, then it's probably not the best time for you. But if you are tired, sick and tired of renting, and you really want to own, but you know life's got you down, and you know some things out of your control have caused your credit to get dinged, or you know whatever the reason. But if you have that strong desire to own, then you're going to take the steps necessary to improve your credit, to save up your money for a down payment. And what we want to do is we want to allow you to do that while you're in the home that you ultimately want to buy. So with that strong desire to own, you're going to take the steps necessary to clean everything up so that you can get a good loan. And the nice thing is that we have resources that can help you. We've partnered up with some credit improvement companies, with loan officers that have really incentivized to go and help you get financing. So we're going to do everything that we can on our side to help you out, but the most important thing is that you have that strong desire so you can help yourself out as well. So that's basically it for qualifying. If you're interested in pre-qualifying for any property that we have on our website, or if you're just actually interested in getting pre-qualified to find out if you're right for our lease-to-own program, then there's a button down below that you can click. You can fill out the form and get it to us, and we'll contact you with the application instructions. We'll look forward to talking to you soon.